Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I'm from BreeOnTheLens.com, and today we're going to have a floss tube, talk about stitching, talk about some knitting, crochet. Sorry, my nose always seems to itch in my intro. If you hear somebody in the background, that's my daughter Jules. She's 3. She's working on an activity. I hope you have been well. I hope you were able to stay safe wherever you were. If you were in Texas or Oklahoma like me, I hope that you were able to stay safe. You know, even out in the West Coast, northern West Coast, you guys got a bunch of snow. It's just been insane. We have been fine through everything. Fiona went to distance learning for 2 weeks. The ice was crazy. The level of ice, we had an ice skating rink out front in our front yard. It's not like thick. It's not like a pond or anything like that. It was just like literally like this little... Yeah, no, our ice rink is gone. That's right. And so I've got video and pictures of that. Yeah, you want it back? I know, it was so cute. So that was super fun. Playing in the snow was super fun. The ice was brand new to us, like that level of ice. I did not go out and drive in it. I didn't have to, so I'm fortunate. My husband, however, he's an essential worker. He has to drive in it. But if it's unsafe conditions, they won't have him driving it. But the snow was just like Colorado. It was so dry. I mean, I don't know if I've ever felt it drier here in Oklahoma since moving here. So that was interesting.
Mama, can I draw now?
Yeah, you can go ahead and draw now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I loved having everybody home. It was so cool. It was like being at a cabin and doing all of the things that you go to a cabin for, to go get away. But we were like literally snowed in, and we played Monopoly, and my daughter built like this Connects thing, which was incredible. She worked on it all day and didn't give up. I'll show it right here. Just incredible, and I thoroughly enjoyed the family time. We were very fortunate. We didn't have our electricity go out, where our rural water district didn't have our water go out, which is a miracle. I don't know how that didn't happen. Everywhere in McAllister has been without water for days. They've had multiple major water line breaks, and they are vigorously working on that. Insane. Fortunately, we get to make our last basketball game this week. So I'm so glad. It's the last game of the season and we didn't have to miss it, which I'm so glad, because that would have been really sad for the kids. But yeah, we made it through. All the snow is melted now. You know, can't wait to find out what our electric bill is, because we run off electricity. We have backup propane. So, you know, in the case, we were told, like in the case of an ice storm, make sure you have your propane tank filled. We filled it halfway, or what we thought might be halfway, because the gauge is broken. So, anyway, everything's safe. Everything's safe. It was looked at. Everything's fine. Anyway, so that is behind us now. There's still, you know, effects of that happening. But we were very fortunate in this whole thing, and a lot of people weren't, and I feel for them. I feel for them a lot. So anyway, so that was that. It was Valentine's Day. The kids at school will celebrate Valentine's Day Friday. And my daughter made Eevee Pokemon Valentine box, and I'll insert that right here. How cool is that? So she wanted to make an Eevee, and it was inspired by a picture we saw on Pinterest, but I don't have a color printer, so we painted it and painted everything, and that was a lot of fun. She did, you know, 85% of that, so good job, Fiona. She did a really good job. Let's see. Oh, also, I don't know if your kids or grandkids are into Pokemon, but they have Pokemon Kids Meals, where they have like a set of 25 cards exclusive to the Pokemon kids meals, and so we did that recently and the kids loved it. It's a really good toy, and that's so cool. My kids love Pokemon. All of a sudden, the last couple of months, they're like Pokemon everything. So yeah, so that's basically like a life recap. Doing good, doing really good. What I want to talk about first before I go into stitching is I want to talk about the crochet pattern that I released this week. I had planned on releasing it before, but you know, with all of the weather and everything, it just didn't seem appropriate. So just like uploading didn't seem appropriate, and I didn't want to use the internet because I didn't know how long we would be distance learning, because all of my internet is based around 50 gigs of hotspot. So you have to ration. Anyway, I released a crochet purse pattern, and it's actually two patterns. It's called Big Sis, Little Sis Crochet Purse. And let me show you. This is Julesie's.
Oh my God, some beans in it.
Yeah, you have some things in it already. You love it, huh?
And this button is in tape.
Yeah, you put that in tape, didn't you? Okay, so this is Julesie's. And I'll insert some footage somewhere of them wearing it outside too. I think I have some of that. But anyway, I have this pattern for free on my website, briannalens.com. Everything, as always, will be linked down below. And this is the Big Sis. So I was making this purse for Jules, and I actually made this one first, and I thought, oh, this is way too big for her. So I thought, oh, this is perfect. I'll make one for Fiona, and then I'll make one for Jules in a smaller size, and it's like a Big Sis, Little Sis purse. And it fits them great. So my daughter Fiona is 8 years old, and Jules is almost 4. And they fit them great, and they love them, and it's very spacious. It has, it's made out of worsted weight yarn. And it's very simple. All you need to know is the single crochet and half double crochet and how to chain. Or single crochet, I'm sorry, and double crochet. And it has a closure.
Mama, why that tape that up here?
Oh. Careful, okay?
Okay.
Anyway. So yeah, so it has a chain closure, and you put it around the button, and voila. And it's very spacious on the inside. I thought about putting a lining in it, and I thought, no, let's just keep it simple. But you very easily could put a lining in this. And then the straps are attached by sewing them on, and I just sewed the crud out of them. And very, very simple, easy to do. Doesn't take long to make this either. So this was inspired by a purse that I had made for Fiona when she was 3 or 4 back in Colorado, and I never wrote down the pattern. And she has used this until the point to where I looked at her and I said, you've outgrown it. And this was made out of cotton yarn by Hobby Lobbies. I love this cotton or something like that. And she picked out the button, she picked out the color and everything, and she loved it. And I've wanted to recreate this for ages, and I finally did. So if you are interested in making this, go check out my free pattern. It's really easy to make. And then, oh, the buttons are from Hobby Lobby, but from like 5 years ago. I've had this in my stash forever, and I thought this was a perfect project for it.
I got this better for my auntie.
So anyway, so that is the big crochet project that I kept a secret, that I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the pictures that I took. I'm so happy with the project that I made, like the pattern, everything. I'm very proud of it. So there you go. And it would be easy to like print too. It's a very easy pattern to just print off my website also. So anyway, so that is that. That is crocheting. I'm very happy for that. Big Sis, Little Sis Crochet Purse. Again, link down below. Shameless plugs, because I really am proud of that. The girls love it too. Julie's worn hers every day, multiple times a day, and she's very proud of it. So anyway, so there was that. I'm just looking at my notes because it has been quite a few weeks. And I don't want to forget something. So let's see. So that was crochet. So let's talk about stitching. Let's do. Okay, just keep going. One more thing. I just want to do an update on my knitted snake, the other super secret crochet project. I have worked on, but I'm not going to bring out right now because I can't really talk about it. But it is being worked on. It's halfway, more than halfway done. Anyway, I haven't cut this yarn, but I have finished all. Okay, so this is the top of the snake, and this will be, I will weave in all of the ends, and I will mattress stitch this closed and stuff it, and this will be the bottom and this will be the top, just to give you an idea of what the heck you're looking at. And so this is the snake's head, and then I have finished knitting the body, and then there's a whole section where I'm going to be knitting the tail, and so it'll be about this long. I've done 2 rainbow repeats, and I chose to follow the color of the rainbow, so like blue comes after green, and so that's just the rainbow order all the way to the end. And I'm just following it like it says, and it says just to do this many rows, and so that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't need to be crazy long anyway. And so all I have left to do now is the decreasing on the tails, and that's my goal, is to get that finished next week, and then the following week will be learning how to mattress stitch and close it. So just giving myself attainable goals, I think, will be a good way to get this finished in the next 2 weeks. So what is it? I don't know. Beginning of March, I guess, right? Is when I want to have that finished, which I'm very excited. I'm very happy with that. It's been so much fun to knit on. Very relaxing. I very much enjoyed that. It's in my bumblebee bag. So, okay, so there's crochet, there's knitting. Now let's talk about stitching, which I have some FOs. I don't have any FFOs. I know it's been a minute since I finished something, but I did pick up something to fully finish on. And this is very cute as it is from Walmart, but it doesn't go with the other spring decor that I picked up. I'll share that next week because I have so much that I'm discussing in the video today, but I'll share my spring decor haul from Walmart next week. How about that? Good? Good? Okay. So I found this because I thought this would be perfect to use to fully finish, and I'm going to do the Priscilla thing where you use the magnets, I think. Maybe. Or I might just fully finish it on permanently on this. I don't know yet. But I finished Lizzie Kate Spring String, which I'm sure you've seen this, but in case you haven't, and I followed everything exactly as was on the pattern, which is the Lizzie Kate Spring String snippet. Okay. And I have the Halloween one above it. And there's the spring one. And I don't know, you gotta look for it, honey. Oh, there it is, it just fell down. And it is long enough to where I can fit it on there. So I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it on that. And then that'll be cute to hang up somewhere. And it already has like the hanger on it. This was $5.98, which was a bit pricey for me because of how I'm gonna finish it. But I thought, no, this is great. Just call it a day because I need to start FFOing some stuff. And I'm probably going to talk about it more next week. But it was so nice to buy Easter decorations because when we moved into this house 2 years ago, you know, you have a budget when you move in. We moved in March, and just like spring decorations weren't in the budget. Not to mention, like, you're moving in, like, you don't need to buy, well, I didn't need to buy spring decor stuff. Like, that just wasn't the frame of life. And then last year COVID hit, so then didn't need to do that. So this year is kind of like the first year that I get to like buy spring stuff for the house, which is very exciting. So I'll share that stuff next week. I also finished, let me get the name of this right, because I really struggle with the name on it. It's not the right one. I finished the Flip It Bits A Bit of February by Lizzie Kate. This is the chart and all of the called for threads. And I whizzed on through this one. I finished this in like 3 days, which for me is fast. So I'm really happy with that. I really enjoyed working on this. Super enjoyed it. So I started it on the 13th and then I finished it on the 15th. So that was really fun. Love that. I have previously bought the March one, like the March Flip It, but with the charms, and I decided I don't want to do that. I want to just do all the ones with the button. So I have the button one coming. Okay, you're gonna have to wait until I'm done, okay? Okay. Actually, let me go get you a button if that makes you that happy. Oh yeah, here it is. See, I bought this one with the charm, and I thought, no, I want to do all of them with the button, and then I can go back and do all of them with the charm, because the different typography, I didn't think would bother me, and it's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna do that. And then I can go through this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a button. You talk to him. I'm gonna go get a button, okay?
Okay.
Tell him about your day.
So, my day is doing a day. And that's why Mama is setting a button for me. And my turn on my wedding day. My birthday wedding day.
Your birthday wedding day?
Yeah.
Wow. How does this look, kiddo? Here's some buttons from my stash. Here you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome. All right, go have a ball. Oh boy. Let's move that. Hello. Okay. So, yeah, so anyway, so I finished that. I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know. I'm just grooving. It's been a while, and I've just been having a lot of fun. And anyway, let's see. Oh, okay. So those are my 2 FOs. I fully finished those. And then I have been working on the Scattered Seed Samplers Spring Delivery. And I just love it. I love it a lot. I've been doing sections, so I did this and then I stopped. I did this and then I stopped, and then I started doing the basket and I thought I need a break. So I'm gonna come back to this and hopefully next week have the basket done, because then I just have the top section and then I'll be done with that. So I'm really excited because I want that in a frame this year.
Mama might want me to.
Anyway, so spring delivery. I was watching one of my YouTubes and I'm always like super fast. And again, I'm only using DMCs on this by Scattered Seed Samplers. And if this is the first video you're watching from me, I will always have all of my notes for everything I talk about linked down below to my website, where I will have all of my project notes on my website in its specific post, specifically for Flosstube. So that is that. This is what the finished project looks like. So I love that. And then if you remember, I had a thing that I wanted to make for Fiona. I'm going to put a picture of the finished project here. And I started that. And I was cruising with this, and then I realized that I needed the one thread that I didn't have for this, and I bought the threads and everything. Like, I kitted it up a year ago. And so I had to buy it off of 1, 2, 3 Stitch. And the color, like, yeah, I could go to a different spot, but I feel like I'm more likely to make a mistake. So I thought, just order the color and wait. I've got other projects to do. But I really love this. So I've done the top of the wing, I think. Oh, no, this is going to be the dragon head right here. So, very, very pretty colors. And I ordered it from 123 Stitch, like I said, and I had placed 2 orders, and that one was the first order and it's running late. But the second order that I placed got delivered yesterday, which is fine. I had another scenario with my Blackbird designs where I was missing one color, and I already made a mistake trying to stitch without that color. So I thought, just put it away for now. I don't have to work on that. And so that's when I ordered the other stuff. So yeah, I really like this a lot. I find this very relaxing to, I find this stitch very relaxing, and I like it a lot, and I want it done by May. Don't know if that's realistic, but we're gonna go with it. So yeah, and Fiona's very happy that I'm working on that for her. Because I want to put that in her bedroom, and she graduates 2nd grade in May, and so I thought that'd be fun to have for her by the time she graduates. Oh my gosh. Okay, come here and show them. Come here and show them. They're gonna love it. Look at your, wow. Look at that. Oh yeah, I forgot to say you guys built a couple snowmans. Is this inspired by your snowman? No? Okay, look at that.
Yep, on it. Weird.
I think it's awesome and wonderful.
And that yours was, and that yours real present.
Oh, we like weird though, don't we? Mm-hmm.
So, bye-bye.
So yeah, so I'm working that for Fiona, and when she gets her room, Jules is gonna have her own room. Yeah. Count 3 papers, okay? Okay. Dimensions, Wild Horse. So this is printed, like the sky is already dyed onto the fabric, so then you're just going to be stitching in the flowers. She loves horses, and so then this is what the back looks like. So it's really not that many threads. I cannot wait to start this. She loves horses. Loves horses. So yeah, so the fabric is printed. I haven't opened it up yet. Not gorgeous. I haven't seen anybody work on this yet. I haven't seen this really anywhere, really. And maybe that's just me not watching the right videos, but I think it's going to be beautiful. Oh, I can't wait. And then the other item that, oh yeah, you can see the printed fabric right there. Oh, I think that's going to be so pretty. I can't wait. So I've got to finish Fiona's, and then I can start on hers. And then I also, good job, girl. Way to go. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And I also picked this up. You can get this at Walmart too, but when I wanted to get it from Walmart, of course they were out of it. So I picked it up from 123 Stitch. And I'm just gonna put lints on the bottom. And I think this is so cute. And it's gonna go very well with where I'm gonna go with my house. We're gonna mix it up. And I'm tired of the dark colors. I'm tired of the browns, all the browns and I'm kind of tired of all the old stuff, and I want to go more modern and more light and bright and grays, and I'll talk about that in another video, because it has like this, there's a reason why I've been eclectic for so long, and I do enjoy it, but I'm ready to go more modern and go more bright colors and light colors and fun and today, and just I still.
Dada, Mom.
Okay, all right, go on.
My dada don't like my name too.
Go on. Okay, hey, I'm trying to say something, okay?
To my Eevee.
Okay. I still love everything primitive. Obviously, like, I've just started making that stuff, and I love the process of it. But where I'm at right now, like I love primitive maybe more for fall, and now that it's spring and summer, I'm just like ready for all the bright stuff. I'm just so ready. So anyway, I think this is gonna go really cute. I don't know when I'm gonna start this, but I'm dying to start this for me. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so that's my haul. Oh, I got one more thing too. I just picked up these. I like Westcott scissors. I have some of these. I bought them from Walmart, but these were from 123 Stitch, and I just wanted to pick these up to put in another one of my bags because I need more small scissors. I need to like have one in my knitting stuff and one in my crochet stuff and one in my well, I need multiple in my stitching stuff, but anyway. So about that. So I think that's it. Oh, this is gonna be a long video. Another thing that I have been doing. So that's it for stitching. I talked about knitting. I talked about crochet. I did like the ice recap. I did do. If you're interested in reading, I wanted to keep this to the end. I have read a couple books. I wrote it down so that way I wouldn't forget. I finished the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb, and it was good. It was good. It was another one of those instances where, like, the whole third book, it was just very paced, right? And I enjoyed it thoroughly. And then it was like the last 30 pages, she was like, blah, 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 like all of these conclusions, and it was just, it wasn't enough. It was like, let's just say approximately 2,000 pages in this Farseer trilogy. And then it was like, blah, 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 at the end, everything that's led up to it, and that's all you get. I don't know, maybe it's just me, my expectations are too high. I mean, I really enjoyed the story, but I was like, I could go for another 100 pages if you're willing to go a little bit further on that ending. I've come this far for you to give me that little at the end. Anyway, I loved it. I love the stories. Needless to say, I've already looked into what the next trilogy and the story in the world is, and it's the Live Ship Traders. I said that with like inflections. It's the Live Ship Traders, and a lot of people on the internet have said that they actually like this series, the Live Ship Traders series, the best out of all of them. So I'm very excited to start that, but I want to read some other books and fantasy stories until I get roped into this, because I know once I start book one, I will finish the series before I go into another fantasy series. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of a breather just because I know myself. I then went from the Farseer trilogy, I then went to The Lost Book of Names by Kristen Harmel. Now, this book was published in July 2020. And it was wonderful. It's a historical fiction about World War II, and the main character is a Jew in France, and her parents are Polish, but they moved to France. They've been there forever, and her daughter was born in France. And there are raids in Paris, and things happen. She becomes a forger for the rebellion, and it talks about the underground rebellion in France, and
I think my dog needs this.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And it's very interesting. It's a very I haven't read a story from the perspective of someone who forged documents in World War II. So that was great. I enjoyed it a lot. And let's see, now I'm currently reading News of the World by Paulette Giles. That was published in October of 2016. And this story is, it's only like 249 pages long. And it's the story of a man in Texas. And it takes place in like 1868, 1870. Approximately that time period, and there was a girl who got captured by the Kiowa tribe. And something happened, and so then he is supposed to take her to relations. In just a minute, you're gonna have to wait a minute, okay? Go on. It's time for you to be patient. And so anyway, so it's set in like, post-Civil War Texas. It talks about the tribes in Texas and different areas, and I'm like 45 pages into that, and I mean, it's very interesting. So that's what I'm reading now. Let's see. So that's it. So future plans is just to, like I said about my knitting, I want to finish that snake. I want to stitch. I want to do some stitching with the housewives patterns. I want to continue working on what I've got going on, and I want to start at dimensions. That's what I'd like to do. Will that happen? I don't know. So yeah. So I hope you guys are doing good. We are doing great. And what? Did you want to tell them something? Well, come here so they can see you. She wants to tell you something.
So, Mama needs to do my tape.
I need to do her tape. So that means we need to go, huh? Say thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
I hope you've subscribed to our channel.
I hope you subscribe to my channel and hope you say bye to it.
I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you guys next week, back to normal schedule. And thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.
Bye-bye.